Well, Russia has launched its deadliest wave of airstrikes on Ukraine in months. So far, at least 41 deaths have been reported and more than 170 others injured in cities across the country. A children's hospital in Kyiv has also been hit, and our correspondent Megumi takes us to Kyiv.
I'm at a hospital, children's hospital, at the Shevchenkivsky district in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Explosions rocked the capital in the late morning hours, where Russia launched multiple missiles against not only the capital, but regions all across Ukraine. Right now I'm standing in front of a building that is part of a children's hospital here in Kyiv, where rescue workers are working to remove rubble from this destroyed building, where rescue workers believe there may be people stuck under the rubble. Earlier, as I was walking around this destruction site, I saw, as you can see, a crowd behind me. People were helping rescue workers pick pieces of rubble from the destruction site and trying to clear them away as fast as possible. Earlier, they managed to remove a piece of this caved-in ceiling roof and move it away to clear the way for rescue workers to get closer to the core of the building, inside the building, to see if there's anyone inside. It is very, very smoky, dusty here, which is why I'm wearing a mask. And as you can see, there's still smoke rising from this destruction site. So it is looking like rescue operations will be continuing for quite a long time. So far, we are seeing reports that at least 5 people have been killed, about a dozen people injured in the capital alone. But we're expecting this number to rise as rescue operations continue. We're also seeing that there's been reports of at least 10 people killed in the region of Kryvyi as well. This is where President Zelenskyy is from, so it is a very devastating day for people here in Ukraine. And earlier, as I was entering this destruction site, I saw children sitting outside the children's hospital building, children who are receiving chemotherapy treatment. These are cancer patients who are sitting outside waiting to be let into the hospital, back into the hospital again once it was safe, but they were waiting at a safe location outside the hospital, right by this destruction site where the attacks took place.
And after all this, Kyiv has announced a day of mourning. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has strongly condemned the attack, saying that strikes on medical facilities were particularly shocking.
Directing attacks against civilian and civilian objects is prohibited by international humanitarian law, and any such attacks are unacceptable and must end immediately.
U.S. President Joe Biden says the deadly strikes are a horrific reminder of Russia's brutality. And in a White House statement, he promised action to boost Ukraine's defenses. The UN rights chief, Volker Turk, called the attack abominable and said that among the victims were Ukraine's sickest children. The EU's foreign policy chief, Josep Borrell, called for more air defenses for Ukraine. And the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer condemned attacking children as the most depraved of actions. The Italian foreign minister called it a war crime. Ukraine's president has urged allies to make Russia answer for its crimes.
Україна зараз ініціює скликання надзвичайного засідання Ради безпеки ООН у зв'язку з російським ударом по цивільній інфраструктурі, включно з дитячою лікарнею.
Russia says the damage from the blast was caused by Ukraine's own air defense systems, though Kyiv refuted this, citing visual recordings of the attack showing it was from a Russian weapon. But Ukraine also said that it discovered that the cruise missile used had components produced in NATO member countries. Residents in the affected area recount the chaos.
За 5 хвилин, як все сталося, встигла дійти туди, в педіатричне відділення. Я не знаю. Це просто жах. Я не знаю, це прильот чи уламки.
Да, ну от я так розумію, був перший вибух і все, прям зупинило автомобіль. Вона автоматично, напевно, якось працювала, зупинилась. І вже другий вибух, це там через пару секунд буквально, ну 5 секунд, тому що я встигла знайти телефон. І десь через секунд 5 був другий вибух, ну і вже тоді ми бігли, ну вже вибухів не було більше. Вже тільки якісь уламки летіли, тому що люди вже всі бігли в підземний перехід.
Now, Ukraine appears to have retaliated against Russia. The Russian officials claiming that drones launched from Ukraine have set fire to a power substation in Russia's Rostov region. The officials added that air defenses had managed to take down some of the drones.